let's shift focus to more national updates this morning. Well, the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, has now pulled the pin on his so-called atom bomb, and now his party wants the tremors to be felt nationwide. As the slideshow at the Congress headquarters in Delhi was followed by a presentation for the India Bloc partners later. On Friday, Rahul Gandhi repeated his tirade against the Election Commission at the Vote Adhikar rally in Bengaluru, and now that his party is planning a countrywide campaign as well. Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal went on to invoke Mahatma Gandhi's historic do-or-die call during the Quit India movement, calling a move similar to save Indian democracy. He also announced a high-level meeting by the party leaders would be taking place to discuss the way forward. And this meeting that is now scheduled to happen on the 11th of August at 4:30 p.m. at the AICC headquarters, and that would be presided over by the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. It will also include the AICC General Secretary, state in charges, heads of all frontal organizations of the party, and as part of its campaign, the Congress has now instructed all Pradesh Congress Committee across the country to screen Rahul Gandhi's press briefing on the 9th of August at state headquarters, or what they call that they would expose the BJP-ECI nexus. Now, this comes after Rahul Gandhi has alleged that Indian Prime Minister is holding his post by theft. He posed 5 questions to the Election Commission. He says the poll panel must answer why it is not giving voter list in digital machine readable format, destroying video evidence, committing massive fraud in voter lists, and behaving like an agent of the BJP. Clearly chopped with the data mining, Rahul Gandhi repeated that EC should stop threatening him. Rather, he went to threaten or give that dhamki to the Election Commission, saying that we are coming after you.
मुझसे इलेक्शन कमीशन एफिडेविट मांगता है, मुझसे कहता है कि मुझे ओथ लेना है। मैंने पार्लियामेंट के सामने, पार्लियामेंट के अंदर ओथ लिया है, इस संविधान के सामने ओथ लिया है, इस पर हाथ डाल के वोट लिया है, इस पे हाथ डालकर ओथ लिया है।
Now, the threat that Rahul Gandhi is referring to is a simple request by the Election Commission in Maharashtra, Karnataka and Haryana to give a signed declaration of his claim so that they can start an investigation into the matter. Remember, procedurally, the time to file complaints has long lapsed in all of the cases as far as amid Rahul Gandhi's continued refusal to furnish an affidavit. He says he's taken oath as a parliamentarian. Now, sources in the EC are also digging in their heels. They say that if Rahul Gandhi believes in his allegations, he should have no problem in signing the declarations, else he should be ready to apologize to the nation for misleading the citizens. And if he does not do that, raising absurd allegations, that would initiate action against the Congress MP. Rahul Gandhi, however, is busy accusing the EC of further wrongdoing. He and his party are now broadcasting a fresh claim that the Election Commission website in many states have been shut down.
और आज जब हिंदुस्तान की जनता हमारे डेटा को लेकर इलेक्शन कमीशन के वेबसाइट पर सवाल पूछ रही है, तो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अपना वेबसाइट बंद कर दिया। मध्य प्रदेश, राजस्थान, बिहार के वेबसाइट बंद कर दिए हैं, क्योंकि वो जानते हैं कि अगर हिंदुस्तान की जनता ने इसी डेटा को लेकर सवाल पूछना शुरू कर दिया तो उनका पूरा ढांचा कोलैप्स कर जाएगा।
Now, this is not for the claim that this needs at least 6 months of investigation or 7-foot pile of data to be scanned. You can just Google yourself as we did, and the websites are very much functional. But like they say, why let the facts come in the way of a good narrative? Here is exactly the Congress party who seems to be totally convinced by Rahul Gandhi's so-called investigation and putting the Election Commission, a constitutional body, in the dock.
तो एफिडेविट क्यों चाह रहे हैं? तो इतना बड़ा खुलासा किया है, अगर ये सब है, मान लो अगर अनइंटेंशनल गलती है तो आप उसको इन्वेस्टिगेट करिए, उसके बजाय आप कह रहे हैं कि एफिडेविट साइन करके दो। इससे बड़ा ओथ क्या है जो हम सदन में लेते हैं?
The very valid questions asked by Shri Rahul Gandhi, all of his claims substantiated with hard evidence and facts.
I have never seen an institution behave so pettily and so churlishly. This is so unbecoming of the institution. Now will the EC file a defamation case against the leader of opposition? I think they should go ahead and do that, and it will expose them even further.
So if Rahul Gandhi has the evidence and that according to him the EC is trying to hide, why did he then directly not go to the Election Commission office in Karnataka? The Karnataka CEO had given him time between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. and the office is just 250 meters away from Freedom Park, where he was rereading his charge sheet. Now it is a case of bad workmen blaming his tools, or what is that the team Rahul Gandhi wants? Even the BJP today is wondering if the atom bomb that Rahul Gandhi was referring to has diffused.
राहुल बाबा, आप संविधान लेकर घूम रहे हो, तनिक उसको खोलकर पढ़ भी लो। घुसपैठियों को इस देश की चुनावी प्रक्रिया में हिस्सा नहीं लेना है और इसीलिए वो एसआईआर का विरोध कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि घुसपैठिए इनकी वोट बैंक है।
नाच न जाने अंगन टेढ़ा, ऐसे हिंदी में एक कहावत है। तो ये स्थिति हो गया राहुल गांधी का, 3 बार हार गए, तो टोटल बेसलेस, कोई लॉजिक नहीं है, कोई तर्क नहीं है, सिर्फ वितंडवाद है और एक नैरेटिव खड़ा करने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
Now, Rahul Gandhi is not the only one who has been asked to submit an oath. There has been Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar, who did go to the state electoral chief, and he claimed that he has been told that an investigation has already been ordered into Rahul Gandhi's allegations. But the poll officer has asked D.K. Shivkumar to submit documents to support his claims with a declaration or oath as per rule. Now, D.K. Shivkumar has submitted a memorandum to the CEO earlier. In a letter to the Karnataka State Congress chief, the CEO said that he has not submitted any document in support of the references made in the representation and therefore requested to do so for the Election Commission to act upon that complaint. As far as the atom bomb versus the truth bomb, when it comes to the doubts that have been raised by Rahul Gandhi, especially when he goes on to say that why deny digital voter list, EC has responded saying that the Congress party's plea was nixed by the Supreme Court back in 2019 itself. Another doubt that is being raised by the Congress, where they asked that the video proof, why is that being deleted? Election Commission has dismissed the footage that is being retained if the complaint has been filed. Rahul Gandhi's another question is that why is the voter list being fudged? However, Election Commission has dismissed that question as well, saying that since the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, there barely have been any complaints. Rahul Gandhi's another doubt is that why threatened and not answer those specific questions. However, EC has dismissed the claims only in media. However, there have been no written complaints that have been filed yet. Another doubt that is now being raised as to why the Election Commission is behaving like an agent of the BJP. However, the EC has said that either sign an oath or apologize for misleading the citizens. Let's get a word from Kritika, who's joining us live right now. Kritika, good morning. Does it seem to be the fallout of the political plank that it seems the Congress and the opposition seems to be taking ahead of the elections that would be taking place in Bihar?
Well, definitely this entire, in fact, controversy around the alleged duplication of votes and vote chori allegations that the Congress is making is coming right ahead of the Bihar elections. We're seeing already how there's a lot of heat as far as the special intensive revision is also concerned. And over the course of the last 2 weeks as well, many a times Rahul Gandhi had in fact soft launched the vote chori allegations as far as Karnataka is also concerned. And in his press conference, which lasted for about an hour, he's claims to have presented hard evidence, this is what the Congress party says, hard evidence to attest to the fact that in fact there was duplication of votes at multiple places, that there were things wrong with the electoral roll. Now the Election Commission, as you very rightly said, has in fact reiterated that no written complaints have been submitted to the Election Commission, whether it is in the state of Karnataka.
But as far as the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi is concerned, as far as this briefing that would be taking place, all state Congress offices have now been advised and rather have been asked to continue to stream live when the briefing happens. Kritika, for the moment, appreciate you joining us here on the broadcast. We're heading to a short break. You're watching Times Now.